Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Inhuman issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 43, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are the comics I will be that are exclusive to the show, which is Shotgun issue 1, The Vampire Diaries issue 4, Green Lantern issue 30, Starlight issue 2, and New Warriors issue 3. So if you want to go check out all these reviews, all these exclusive comics, go to Comic Uno episode 43. But let's talk about Inhuman issue 1, which is a new Marvel Now title that came out this week. Pretty sure this is the only issue 1 that came out this week, or I just skipped one, I don't know. But this is the only one I was interested in this week. But yeah, I was looking forward to Inhuman. I haven't read really anything with Inhumans. I read a lot of the Inhumanity stuff, you know, all that came out, and then it delayed this issue, so they've been delaying Inhumanity. But I think it's a cool event so far. I like the idea of what they're doing. Really been enjoying Ms. Marvel that came out in Inhumanity also. So I was looking forward to see where this title goes. And I do like Charles Soule. I don't love She-Hulk. I think it's a solid series. Love Superman and Wonder Woman. So I was looking forward to seeing his view on Inhumans. And this book has been super delayed. I think I mentioned that. It was supposed to be originally written by Matt Fraction, and then Charles Soule took over. So that's something I was also worrying about with this. I'm like, well, why is everyone trying to drop this series? So we'll have to see if this was an interesting enough book. I really love the cover, though. Like the art. Usually with Marvel, they had these printed. The print's not that great, so the print goes on your hands. So I was just making sure if it didn't go on my hands. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, cover's awesome. Love the title for Inhumans. I was wondering, who is this guy? And one thing I expected with this series is to see more of the new Inhumans, which we see somewhat of, but it's more about the Inhumans that we already know, like Medusa and all that. So in this issue, we learn a little bit about the Inhumans. Who are they? We learn about new Inhumans. Some of them are in pods, but the main guy who's on the cover is Dante, who is a good brother. His sister was pregnant, and the husband died, so he's just trying to take care of his sister. The mother's dying, and the mother and him end up becoming Inhumans, and the mother actually doesn't survive the transformation, but he does. So Medusa is trying to save both Gabrielle, which is the sister, and Dante, our main character, I guess, of the series. I don't really know who the main character is going to be, but he is, I guess, the most interesting of all the Inhumans. But there are like 3 of them. But I think the most main story is Dante's story, and we'll see what Medusa does with Dante to save one of her Inhumans. You know, one of her subjects, and that's what we get to see here. So yeah, there's other stuff going on. Again, there are other Inhumans being created, but I thought Dante was the most important to talk about. There's some boring spells here. As a non-Inhuman fan, I was just like, I don't care, you know, I don't care how this happened. There are some boring spells, and the other characters I felt were kind of uninteresting, but I really like Dante because we got to see exactly who he is. And also there is the opening scene where we get to see this really smart guy who likes to get drunk and doesn't really know where he's going, so I like that story, but it was really short. It was like 2 pages, and we didn't really see him again. So I liked it, but then it kind of veered off. But Dante's story I thought was really relatable. You really like the character from the beginning. You like the sister's character, so I thought that was what really made me enjoy the issue. Also, the art is really good too. Really like the art in this issue. I think that's something that really drew me to the issue. I thought Medusa was good here, but nothing we haven't seen already with her character, especially if you've been reading the other tie-ins or if you read the Medusa one-shot. It's stuff we've already seen. So I'm going to give it a 3.5. I thought this was an okay issue. There was some stuff I enjoyed, but there are some boring spells here too. I'll try the next 2 issues, see where it goes. But I don't know how long this will stay on my full list. I guess it depends what direction it goes in. But the art's really good. I thought this was a good enough story, good enough pickup, and see if you like it. I like it enough to see where the next issue goes. But hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Random Situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.